Many ag operations rely on fences for everything from protecting livestock to establishing property boundaries. However, there are some regulations farmers and ranchers need to keep in mind when it comes to using fences in agriculture. Roger McEowen with the Washburn School of Law joins us now for more on this. Always a pleasure. Roger, thanks for being here. So what seems to be the primary questions that you get concerning fences on farms and ranch land?
Well, good to be with you, Suzanne. And I get a lot of questions with respect to fences. I'd say outside of tax and estate planning and business planning, fences and leases are right up there in terms of frequency of questions. But I would say when we boil it down to fences, a lot of it has to do with building and maintenance. And then, of course, boundary locations. And then I would put after that, what happens if the animals get out? Am I liable? But the boundary issues and building and maintenance probably are at the top.
So that's the question. Is a livestock owner liable for damages or death caused by an animal that escapes its enclosure?
Well, not to hedge on you, but the answer is kind of it depends because state laws are different on this and state court decisions are different on this across the country. And of course, the rules as to whether you're in what's known as a fence-in jurisdiction or a fence-out jurisdiction also matters. Most states are fence-in, which require the livestock owner to fence their animals in. But as you get further west, you might be in an open range jurisdiction, or you might be in a brand jurisdiction, which even we throw that one in, that's even different. But in most instances, the livestock owner is not automatically responsible for damages or death caused by escaped animals unless they are proven by the injured party or the surviving family members in a wrongful death case to have been negligent somehow. So the landowner's normal rule would be, even in a fence-in jurisdiction, no, you're not automatically responsible for damage. You have to be proven to have been negligent somehow in failing to keep those animals in.
Roger, I want you to address a procedure for getting a fence built, or maybe even repairing an existing fence.
Yeah, that's a good point, because there is a procedure that has to be followed in every state, and every state's going to be a little bit nuanced on this and different. But let me give you Kansas, for example. You have to call the county commissioners. If you and your neighbor can't agree on building or maintaining a partition fence, you call the county commissioners. They are the ones that act as the fence viewers, and there would be fence viewers in each jurisdiction. In Iowa, it's the township trustees. But whoever your viewers are, they come out and they'll make a decision with respect to who is responsible for building what portion of a fence, and also maintenance decisions. They don't determine boundary issues, and that's a common misconception. No, that's not within their jurisdiction. What they're responsible for is determining who is responsible for building and maintaining what portion of a fence.
Let's go into such depth on this, and there is so much information that people probably have no idea about. I'd like to send them to your website. Where can they go for more on this?
Well, I've got a detailed article on the Kansas fence statute, which can be used for people to get general information in other states, but it's specific to Kansas. washburnlaw.edu/Walter, W-A-L-T-R, under the articles page. And you go back a few years, I think it was 2016 or 17, I did the detailed article on fence law.
Always great stuff, Roger. Thank you so much. So smart. Roger McEowen with the Washburn School of Law.